Founded in 1831, the French Foreign Legion is one of the world's most legendary fighting forces, elite, enigmatic, and forged in fire. For almost 2 centuries, these soldiers of fortune hailing from every corner of the globe have fought and bled in some of history's most brutal conflicts. Bound by intense loyalty, a strict code of honor and unwavering discipline, they've carved their name in blood and legend across the face of the planet. Here's a quick look at the wars they've fought. Like and subscribe to emgotvhistory Warfare for more stories. The Legion's story begins not in the gilded halls of Paris, but amidst the scorching sands of Algeria. Tasked with pacifying a land resistant to French rule, the Legionnaires faced relentless tribal ambushes, the unforgiving desert heat, and the spectre of disease. It was a brutal crucible where survival depended on unwavering discipline and a ruthlessness born of necessity. Here in this unforgiving land, the Legion's reputation as a formidable fighting force began to take shape. They became a force to be reckoned with, feared and respected by their enemies. The Crimean War saw the Legionnaires fighting alongside British and Ottoman forces against the might of Imperial Russia. Here, amidst the frigid plains and chaotic battles, they faced a new kind of enemy and a new kind of warfare. Disease, more so than bullets, ravaged their ranks, and the winter proved a relentless foe. Yet, the Legionnaires persevered, their courage tested, and their bonds of brotherhood forged even stronger in the face of adversity. The Mexican sun beat down upon the small hamlet of Cameron, where a detachment of Legionnaires faced an overwhelming Mexican army. Outnumbered, outgunned, they fought with a ferocity that belied their dwindling numbers. This, the Battle of Cameron, became a defining moment in the Legion's history, a testament to their unwavering courage and a cornerstone of their legend. Though ultimately defeated, their sacrifice resonated through the ranks of the Legion for generations to come. Franco-Prussian War amidst the ruins. As France crumbled around them during the Franco-Prussian War, the Legionnaires remained a bastion of order and discipline. On battlefields where defeat stung like salt in a wound, they held their ground, their fighting spirit unbroken. Though their homeland suffered a humiliating defeat, the Legion's actions shone as a beacon of steadfastness in the face of national despair. Indochina's embrace into the jungle. The steamy jungles of Indochina presented a new kind of challenge, a war fought in shadows against an enemy who melted into the foliage. The Legionnaires, masters of adaptation, learned the ways of the jungle, becoming as deadly as the vipers that slithered through the undergrowth. Here in a land of emerald green and whispering bamboo, they waged a brutal campaign of colonial expansion. Madagascar, island of conquest. The conquest of Madagascar tested the Legion's mettle in new ways. Tropical diseases, more insidious than any bullet, stalked their camps, and the island's fierce native defenders fought with the fury of cornered animals. Yet the Legionnaires persevered, their boots sinking into the mud as they carved a path through this exotic and unforgiving land. Boxer Rebellion, Quelling the Uprising. In the heart of China, the Boxer Rebellion raged, a desperate attempt to expel foreign influence. The Legionnaires, alongside other international forces, found themselves caught in a maelstrom of cultural clashes and bloody street fighting. Their discipline and firepower played a crucial role in crushing the rebellion, but not without leaving a bitter legacy in its wake. World War I into the abyss. The trenches of World War I became a meat grinder, consuming millions of lives. Here, amidst the mud, blood, and ceaseless artillery barrages, the Legionnaires fought with a ferocity that earned them the grudging respect of their German adversaries. They were thrown into the breach again and again, their ranks decimated, yet their spirit unbroken. Rif War Mountains of Defiance. The Rif War saw the Legionnaires battling Berber tribesmen in the rugged mountains of Morocco. It was a brutal, unforgiving conflict where ancient grudges clashed with modern weaponry. The Legionnaires, masters of mountain warfare, fought with their trademark tenacity, but this colonial war exacted a heavy toll on both sides. The Second World War tore the Legion asunder, forcing its members to choose between loyalty to Vichy France or the Free French forces. Brother fought brother, their shared history stained by the horrors of a world at war. From the deserts of North Africa to the battlefields of Europe, legionnaires fought on both sides of the conflict, their story a reflection of the global turmoil that engulfed the world. The jungles of Indochina beckoned once more this time, with the spectre of Vietnamese independence hanging in the air. The First Indochina War saw the legionnaires locked in a bitter struggle against the Viet Minh. It was a conflict defined by ambushes, booby traps, and the constant threat of malaria. Dien Bien Phu, a name forever etched in the Legion's memory, marked a turning point in the war and a bitter defeat for France. The Algerian War of Independence tore at the very fabric of France, and the Legion found itself embroiled in a conflict that pitted them against a people fighting for their freedom. It was a brutal, dirty war, fought in the streets and the shadows. The Legion's role in this conflict remains controversial, a dark chapter in their long and storied history. In the heart of Africa, the Kolwezi crisis demanded swift and decisive action. Legionnaires, parachuting into the heart of a civil war, conducted a daring rescue mission, freeing hostages and showcasing their precision and effectiveness. Kolwezi became a testament to their ability to strike swiftly and decisively, a reminder of their lethal efficiency. The Gulf War saw the legionnaires deployed to the scorching deserts of Kuwait, fighting alongside a coalition force to liberate the nation from Saddam Hussein's grip. Equipped with modern weaponry and technology, they adapted to the demands of modern desert warfare, their experience and training proving invaluable in the face of a formidable enemy. The rugged mountains of Afghanistan echoed with the boots of legionnaires once more as they joined the international fight against the Taliban. Training Afghan soldiers, conducting patrols, and engaging in firefights, they faced a determined enemy in a harsh and unforgiving landscape. The war in Afghanistan marked another chapter in the Legion's long history of fighting on the front lines of global conflicts. The Sahel region of Africa, a vast expanse of desert and scrubland, has become the latest battleground for the French Foreign Legion. Tasked with combating jihadist insurgents, they find themselves once more on the front lines of a complex and ever-evolving conflict. Their mission to bring stability to a region riven by violence and extremism. From the scorching sands of North Africa to the jungles of Southeast Asia, from the trenches of Europe to the mountains of Afghanistan, the French Foreign Legion has left its mark on the world. Their story is a tapestry woven from threads of courage, sacrifice, and unwavering loyalty. They are the soldiers of fortune, the men who chose a life of hardship and danger, bound by a code of honor as unyielding as their spirit. March or die. These words, etched into the Legion's soul, encapsulate their essence. The French Foreign Legion, a legend forged in the fires of countless battles, their story forever intertwined with the history of France and the world. From colonial conquest to counter-terrorism, the French Foreign Legion has stood as a symbol of endurance, brotherhood, and unyielding will. March or die. For more stories like this, like and subscribe to emgotvhistory Warfare.